Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. What commitments were secured at COP30 from the countries responsible for the highest amounts of carbon emissions, China, US and India, to reduce their emissions, given their leaders, Xi, Trump and Modi, couldn't even be bothered to attend? Or did those countries fail to commit to reducing their carbon emissions and to phase out their use of fossil fuels, allowing instead the Secretary of State to walk his ideological path of net zero, which is destroying the UK's industrial and manufacturing base and pushing our population into poverty with ever higher energy bills?
Yeah. Well, I definitely disagree with the last part of her question. Because actually net zero is the greatest economic opportunity that we have, and indeed that's why we're going to create 400,000 new clean energy jobs by 2030. But on her first part of her question, which is really important, let me answer her directly. China, I would like them to go further, but has for the first time, as I said in my statement, announced an absolute reduction in its emissions. And it's really important to understand this. Now, I think they could go further, but this is a very, very significant moment. When I was at this 15 years ago, the notion that China would have had an absolute emissions target, never mind that they would be cutting their emissions, was frankly fanciful. And on India, I actually did an event with the Indian minister, and India, again, they could go further, but they have reached their target to have 50% of their electricity supplied by non-fossil fuel sources 5 years. She's shaking her head. I mean, I asked her, she asked the question, I'm answering it. 5 years early. So the notion that no other country is acting is frankly wrong.